Nate here. So I just want to first off start off with thanking everybody who who really has the patience to kind of like wait on me. I'm not slow. I take a lot of pride in my work, and I stay busy. I do have a lot of orders, and I have a lot of people I help. So it just takes me time, and I recently took a vacation, and it kind of slowed me down, unfortunately. But I'm getting back into the groove, and this is the harness I first built just now getting back from vacation. This is a Gen 1 manual trans going in a new edge, and I'm making this video to kind of show you how much easier I try to make it on the user on install. So you've got it here, the main power box, which has the OBD2 port, pedal, mass airflow sensor, hot, power, ground, and the yellow is the key on. And there's two fan outputs, and a fuel pump output. Then here you got the new edge transmission harness that is integrated to the Coyote trans harness for speed reference. So there's no wiring you have to do on that part. It's just plug and play for your new edge gauges, for speedo, reverse lights, and then the VSS reference, so that the car doesn't stall when coming to a stop and doesn't act funny when it's getting tuned, because the speed reference really does make a difference on the Gen 1s. Then you've got the O2 upstreams, left and right. It doesn't matter. I'll put a label on them too to identify them as driver or passenger. Then you have the gauge harness for the new edge, which has your oil pressure, coolant temp, AC, and the single blue wire for tach that ties into pin 13 on the main engine harness connector. Unfortunately, I can't do that here, but I try to make this all relatively easy to install. So you've just got your battery power, ground, ignition, and then the factory new edge trans harness has a loop in it to complete the factory body side starter request. So you use the factory new edge starting system, and you just tie in the yellow wire to a key on start run source, which I recommend normally tying into the ignition switch. And so it's just that simple. As long as you've got fuel line hooked up, it's just power, ground, ignition. The trans harness plugged up for the start request, and it should fire up and run. But this is one of those harnesses here, spec'd out for a new edge. This is so that the customer can put the fuse box in front of the passenger strut tower and tuck the computer upside down in the passenger inner fender. So if you want one of these, you just message me and we'll talk it out, and I'll spec it out to your dimensions. Like I said, I can separate these two as much as you want them. But just give you a little visual there on this. But now I'm going to get back to making some more, but I figured I'd make a quick video on it.